Hello everyone, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK. Now, usually in my gameplay videos, I just do not provide any commentary. I just upload the video and let you enjoy it to your heart's content. But for this particular game, I've decided to add a little bit of commentary as it is quite a unique case. So as you can see, this particular game is Rescue Dropkick on My Devil, which is being released onto Nintendo Switch via TT Games or Tokyo Toshin Group. And it is what looks to be a port of a iOS Android game brought to the Nintendo Switch. It's very simplistic, very straightforward, but at the same time does not give you any insights or any information on how to actually play said game. So as soon as you boot the application up on your Nintendo Switch console, you'll be taken to this menu screen, which as you can see features Yashin on the left and Yurin on the right, as well as the actual main gameplay in the middle. And that's it. But as soon as you press the start button, which in this case is the ZR button, you will enter into the actual game itself. Now as you can see here, the game itself is basically a game where you have to protect Yashin from various different dangers that will appear, and once you've successfully completed that level, you will move on to the next level but be given 50 coins for your troubles. Now, to start off with, in the earlier levels, it does give you a bit of help and support by outlining where you need to actually move the cursor along. And like I said before, you move the cursor by pressing and holding down the ZR button on your Nintendo Switch controller or Joy-Cons. It is a little bit finicky at times, so I've later on in the video noticed that I've pressed down on the actual button and it's not actually responded in-game. And that pressing the ZR button is replicating pressing your finger on the touchscreen of your phone device. As you saw there, I tried pressing the ZR button and it immediately starts the actual mechanic of the game, which resulted in failure. So it's a very bizarre game. It's like those adverts that you sometimes see on Facebook and Twitter, or X as it's now known, of those very budget-styled smartphone games that you'll see people failing endlessly. That you then click on the advert and it downloads a game that has no relevance whatsoever to the actual footage that you've seen. But it's just very interesting that TT Group have made a game like this based on the Dropkick on My Devil franchise, especially when you think they could have done a lot more for that franchise with all the different characters that are available in the game. But at the same time, I guess it follows that sort of tongue-in-cheek nature of the actual anime and manga series itself. Now, using the coins that you collect after completing each stage in the game, you can go to a shop where you can use those coins to buy additional outfits or skins for Yashin. There's 6 costumes per page with 4 pages available, but it is a random open and they do cost 500 coins per outfit. So realistically, you will be playing the game for quite a bit of time before you actually get to use this option, and then once you do, you have no idea which particular costume or skin you are going to get. So going back to the game, the main objective is to save Yashin from all sorts of different threats that are occurring to her in each individual level. Some levels, especially the early ones, will focus on boulders, cannons, rocks, or falling from the sky. But then later levels will introduce more of the characters from the Dropkick on My Devil franchise, where you might have to avoid one character while blocking off another. And it really gets you thinking about the challenge and task at hand, which is quite interesting. But at the same time, it's not really a game you'd expect to play on your Nintendo Switch console. This is basically as good as it gets. It never really improves from a visual perspective or a gameplay perspective. It can be quite sluggish and finicky at times. Like here, tried to press the ZR to move my cursor to create a block, but it didn't respond, and so immediately started the actual gameplay itself, which resulted in failure. I guess the good thing is that you don't have lives. There's no threat. You can just continue going on until you pass the level. And if you don't end up passing the level, you are brought up the option to skip, and that will take you through to the next level. So the difficulty and struggle of moving forward, there isn't really one. You just have to figure it out, or you can just skip and try the next level. The same as there isn't a replayability option in the fact that once you've completed levels, you can't access a menu on the main menu screen to select a previous level to replay it to see if you can do things differently, or anything like that. It's literally you're just thrown straight into the game and you just keep on going until you're fed up or bored, or you want to buy a new costume. And if you want to buy a new costume, you have to press Y to go back to the home menu, with the home menu itself only giving you two options, one being to actually play the game from the level that you were last on, or to go to the costumes options, which, as I mentioned earlier, is all random from the selection that's available. So yeah, Rescue Dropkick on My Devil is quite a unique game that you wouldn't expect on a Nintendo Switch console. It's not necessarily one that I would personally go out and suggest people play, but at the same time, there is some merits in kind of just wasting a couple of minutes here trying to protect characters, or maybe watching them die. Who knows? You might like that kind of thing. But either way, that's pretty much what you can expect from this particular game, and now I'll be quiet so that you can enjoy the rest of this gameplay video.